Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
Good morning, Nigeria. It's a Friday. It's a very, very wonderful Friday. And this is the Some TV Morning Show. My name is Abraham Minor Joda. And this is the day that we pretend to work. Fridays are days that we pretend to work, but secretly dream of a weekend of jollof rice, chizubu and vibes and parties and whatever it is that we do at the weekend. And the truth is that you've made it through the week's chaos. Give yourself a round of applause, or at least a second cup of coffee, or a second cup of kunun, or a second cup of whatever it is that makes your morning feel good. Today, we're going to shine a light on hope, on hustle, and on headlines. Because the news doesn't make weekends off, and neither do we. Every day. There's no weekend for the news, and there's no weekend for those of us that work to ensure that we bring the news to you. And in the spirit of building a better Nigeria, let's remember the words of Dr. Akiwumi Adesina, the president of the African Development Bank. He said, Africa's future is not a question of development aid. It is about investment, innovation, and inclusive growth. So our problem is not about we getting aid, it's about reinvesting in innovation and inclusive growth. We're building capacity. And these are saying, leads me to tell this story of someone I got to know about just recently. It's a story that will give hope to young people, especially the young girls. There was a girl named Jamila Abubakar Gamza. She was just one of those tall girls that moving around without a thought to what the future holds for her. And suddenly someone saw her height and said, this is surely a material and asset for basketball. And he spoke to her. She was shy. She wasn't sure. And they insisted on seeing her parents, and luckily a coach, a basketball coach, took interest in her, Coach Amadu Abba, and they decided to see her parents. They were convinced that, okay, well, let's give Jamila a try in basketball. And she started training just in the Jalingo Motor Court. And a few years' time, it paid off. A school in Japan wanted a tall black person who could play guard for them, who could play forward for them. And today, she's in Japan doing Nigeria proud. Maybe on your screen you can see a picture. That is Jamila Abubakar Gamza. She's from Yakuku in Zing local government.
That's quite trailblazing there. She's doing well, actually. And look at how fortunes have smiled at her. At times, fortunes does not come while you sleep.
Yes.
It is from the hard work that you do that fortunes will smile at you. So she positioned herself in the right place, and when chance came, she just grabbed it.
Yeah.
So this is a wake-up call for the youths. Keep your hands busy, find something doing, and that is how one day you will find yourself in your dream place. Though we must admit that this may not be her dream place, considering the fact that she still wants to grow than where she is.
Yes. This is just the beginning of where she wants to go.
She's not doing bad, so there is a way for us to encourage this kind of initiatives. Get your hands busy, do what you can do very well, and see how one day you can be invited to Japan or somewhere else.
And the truth of the matter is there are 1,000,001 other people like Jamila spread across the country in different basketball, table tennis, music, journalism. What if they just require someone to believe in them, to discover them, and to give them the opportunity? And most especially for the girls, it's quite odd in this environment. A lot of stigmatization, a lot of people will have said, no, she's a girl, she doesn't need to be more ambitious than just getting married or get a little education and getting married. But kudos to our parents, kudos to Coach Amadou Abba and everybody that contributed to her being where she is today.
That is true. Kudos to those who believe in her. Gone are the days where we say if the place of a woman is in the kitchen and marriage like that. We have women as captain of industries. We have the Okonjo Iweala. We have the Obizi Kwesili. We have the Dora Okunyili, the late. We have so many, the president of Mexico is a woman, and we have so many women, the Hillary Clinton and other women like that who have created a niche for themselves. It is not a man's world anymore. Every girl out there should encourage herself and see to it that she fulfill her destiny, adding value to herself at every opportunity that she finds. There's a way that you can solve solutions, you can proffer solutions to problems. As a woman, there's a way you can proffer solutions to some issues as they appear, as they happen. The fact that you're a woman is not a disadvantage. You're not supposed to be just married. Marriage is good, you must understand. It's not as if we're discouraging marriage. Marriage is good, but that's not the most important thing in life. There are other factors that you need to encourage yourself to do. If you find yourself doing something that is worthwhile, do it well. Don't discourage yourself that you're a woman, this is not a woman's work. I remember when this Abu Kefa's agricultural mechanization, this thing was launched. You will see in the technical crew, there are some women. You know, that's a very good thing. It happened here in Jalingo. Women were welding spanners, dressing like engineers for those tractors.
Yes. So definitely, there are a lot of women in engineering. There were a lot of women doing technical work. So, well, that is what we have on that. So these are just to inspire you wherever you are, a girl, a boy, a man or a woman, whatever it is, talent you have, don't let it go to sleep. Turn it from a potential into connectives, and the sky is the beginning of where you are. It's your beginning. That is how I want to put it this morning. So with that, let us go to the weather report, because you have to understand the weather for you to know if it's a day to go out for training or if it's a day to just stay at home and crawl under your duvet. So let us look at the weather reports for today. For today, let us start with our base in Jalingo, where the temperature is holding steady at 23 degrees with cloudy skies. Yes, the cloudy here. A humid morning with mild breeze. So keep an umbrella close just in case, because today looks like a day that it may rain.
We look forward to the rain. It fell a little in the night, I think between 3 and 4 or between 3 and 5 a.m. And it helped our sleep.
And I've noticed one thing. Ever since you started your farm, you always ask for rain every day. What about those that the rain will disrupt their business activity?
Well, I don't think rain will disrupt. What kind of business does rain disrupt? You have to go to the market to buy a food stuff if you want to buy a food stuff, whether it's raining or not. So I think, what kind of business do you think?
Don't you have a word for these young boys who sell ice, cold water? Huh? Well,
I don't know what else to say, but before you drink water, you have to eat food.
We have to eat food. Okay, let me take that as an excuse. Well, let's head west to the east, that is to Calabar and Port Harcourt. Both cities are experiencing slightly warmer temperature at 24 degrees, accompanied by humid condition and the chance of light showers in the afternoon. So if you are within Calabar and Port Harcourt, there's chances of light showers in the afternoon. While Kano and Katsina in the north are seeing warmer starts with 25 degrees while Maiduguri and Sokoto top the charts today at 26 as usual. Sokoto and Maiduguri will be dry, hot and sunny skies ahead. So if you're also in Sokoto and Maiduguri, you can also come out with an umbrella, but in this case, you're trying to block, to shield yourself from the sun.
Okay.
And drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water. There's something that I noticed some years back when I visited Maiduguri. Maiduguri will be very hot in the afternoon, the daytime.
Yeah.
But in the evening, there's a way to be very cold that you will need clothes to cover yourself.
To cover yourself.
So,
that's a good one. And now let's go to Jos. That's the nation's island city. It remains the coolest at 20 degrees. Perfect retreat for those avoiding the heat. So if you're avoiding the heat and you want to have a good Friday, you can fly to Jos.
Or maybe you go to Mambila.
Or go to the Mambila Plateau in Taraba State. That place is, well, what can describe what the beauty of the Mambila. And also, let's look at other city major highlights. Abuja, not least. Okay, Abuja is will be typically around 23 degrees today. So Ibadan, Ilorin, and Aba sit comfortably between 22 to 23 degrees with cloudy skies. Enugu is slightly warmer at 24 degrees, often a muggy but calm start. So that is the weather report for today, with humidity level high across most southern states. So remember to stay hydrated and avoid long exposure to midday sun. So that's the weather snapshot on some TV. Stay safe, stay cool, but let the skies be in your favor. So that is all we can take on the weather report this morning. So with that, we have to go to the papers, and we will start with the Daily Trust. Okay. So I'm trusting on the Daily Trust to start our day. Well,
I believe the Daily Trust is the capable of your trust.
Yes. So, here it is. So VAT remains 7.5%, CIT 30%, as Tinubu signs tax reform bills. The reps pro police over weapon supply, contract, assets, and sales. Another story on the Daily Trust has it that rainstorm flooding kills 220 persons in 3 months. That's just quite sad. While governance shortfalls impeding Nigeria's economy, that is from the African Development Bank. Government kill hate in Sokoto community, that story is on page 7. NJC send 9 Imo judges on compulsory retirement, that is on page 33. Dangote to list fertilizer subsidiary targets over $3 billion dividends. That is a story on page 24 of the Daily Trust. Now, the major headline says PDP BOT backs NWC members, insist on June 30 NEC meeting. We are still here on this PDP issue.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. This report says the crisis in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, deepens further yesterday as the party's Board of Trustees backed 11 National Working Committee members, insisting that the National Executive Committee meeting be held on June 30 as scheduled. This contradicts the stance of the party's acting national chairman, Umar Damagum, who had on Wednesday announced the postponement of the NEC meeting to a date yet to be determined. Damagum had also declared the reinstatement of the embattled National Secretary, Senator Samuel Anyanwu. The BOT, in a statement by its chairman and former Senate President Adolphus Wabara, described Damagum's action as a gross violation of party constitutional order, declaring them null and void. So the unilateral cancellation of the 100th NEC meeting and pronouncement by the acting national chairman are a gross violation of party constitutional order, the statement read. Now, it seems we're back to square one again.
Yes, well, I don't know why the BOT will follow this path, though there's this assertion that the NEC, the upcoming NEC, was ratified at the 99th, that's the previous NEC.
Yes.
So it is constitutional for the NEC to hold on 30th June, else it is going to be something that, but does the law, the constitutional thing, does it not recognize the unforeseen circumstances? That if something happened, the NEC has to be shifted? If this NEC will hold against the laid down rules the legality. They've not considered the legality of this, considering the fact that INEC is insisting that the chairman and the secretary, Anyanwu particularly, must sign. Okay, they're not accepting that Anyanwu will, even if Anyanwu sign a letter to INEC, there has to be like 21 days. Because I think that's the window. It has to be 21 days before the NEC meeting. So somehow, as the BOT is trying to see that the constitution of PDP is being upheld, they should know that this can be Waterloo for PDP in the long run. Because what will happen if the whole NEC meeting that becomes null and void in the eyes of the law or constitutes some illegality? What will happen to PDP after that? Have they thought of that? It's something that I will not be able to see how it's going to go at this point in time. But have they thought of the consequences of holding the NEC meeting on the 30th of June? That is one thing that the PDP BOT will have to understand.
Well, according to the BOT, they said the Deputy National Secretary, Architect Tonji Koshedo, remains the acting National Secretary of the PDP, pending any contrary decision formally taken and communicated by the appropriate organ of the party. I think this is another window. Since you have an assistant national secretary,
yes,
he can act on behalf of this. I think he should be able to sign that document.
Why haven't they thought of this from the beginning?
Yeah.
Because I've asked this question before. If you have assistant secretary, his role is to assist the secretary whenever he's absent. You understand? Why would they not allow him sign that letter in the first place? Why would Damagum sign the letter only him the first time?
Well, I think if you ask me, the problem of the issues of they are planting moles. To me, you are big enough. You're seasoned politicians.
Except if some people are accepting that they are the moles, else.
To me, it is deliberate. They are deliberately sabotaging their party themselves. Why can't you come together? And that is why some people are leaving, because any misstep at this stage will come to hurt them
in the future.
Because some people will just study the whole situation, keep quiet.
Yes. There's a loophole. Take advantage of the loophole when you successfully win election, you spend money in campaign, you've wasted your time, and maybe you're in office now trying to pursue your dreams for the people that elected you. Then somebody will come and say, this is this.
The process that led to your primary is faulty. That is just the end of it. Well, let us go to another paper.
Something happened in Plateau now, like that collapsed the whole structure of PDP. I think it was last year.
Okay.
That all the senators apart from one senator, all the members of assembly, all of them had to lose their position because of a faulty primary.
Look at even the issue in Zamfara State some years back.
That brought the governor to the land.
Was it Adelawa or Matawali?
Okay, Matawali, yes.
It was what brought Matawali. Okay, so let's go to another paper. Okay, sorry, I think. Yes, let's go to First News. First News newspaper has some very interesting stories. The rep probes police over 50 billion fraud, asset sales and corruption claims. That is on First News. While we also have stories, Senate threatens NNPCL over 210 trillion audits. Excuse me?
Audit scandal?
Okay, audit scandal. And also we have a story here that says Tinubu signs 4 tax reform bills into law. And Peter Obi's brother sues over Lagos property demolition. Then police inspector shot dead as stop and search in Anambra. It's a sad one. While Tinubu rejects NDLA bill over proceed of crime clause. While INEC begins voters registration August 25 for 2027 polls. I think that's a good one. Early registration. Yeah, it's early enough. Like myself, I have to transfer my voter's card from Lagos to Taraba here. So I think that it should be early enough. Then Favour of Philly still representing Nigeria State Nigeria Sports Commission. Well, the athletes Favour of Philly just switched allegiance from Nigeria to Portugal.
Okay.
And she said she would not. Well, let's see how it pans out. While there's this report, 86.8 million Nigerians lack power. Worst globally, says World Bank. This is according to a report by First News. It says Nigeria has the world's largest number of people without electricity access, according to a new World Bank report that paints a stark picture of the country's energy crisis. The reports are titled Tracking Sustainable Development Goals 7. The Energy Progress Report 2025 revealed that 86.8 million Nigerians lacked access to electricity in 2023, the highest figure globally for the third consecutive year. The report released on Wednesday, June 25, covered data from 2023 and shows that only 61% of Nigeria had electricity access, while 26% has access to clean cooking energy. Now, in 2023, the 20 countries with the largest electricity access deficit accounts for 76% of the global total, up from 75% in 2022. So once again, 18 of these countries are in sub-Saharan Africa, the report noted. So this is
Well, this is directly saying that Nigeria is the most backward country in the world, technically.
in terms of power.
Yes, when you don't have power, when 86, this percentage of your population does not have power, it indicates that you have deficits in developmental trends, because basically power powers development in most climes.
Yeah.
So to a large extent, there is a need for us to begin to expedite action on what we're supposed to do, so this trend will be changed. We've always talked about one or two things, corruption, this and that, outdated facilities and other things like that. It has become like a rhetoric. This is an indictment on those who have been at the position of power in Nigeria and have nothing to show for it in terms of power.
And look at the reports also say for the third consecutive edition of this report, Nigeria with 86.8 million, the Democratic Republic of Congo 79.6 million, and Ethiopia 56.4 million top the list, together accounting for roughly 1/3 of the entire global access deficit. So Nigeria, Ethiopia, and
DRC.
Congo, DRC, and Ethiopia account for roughly 1/3 of the entire global access deficit.
And we're supposed to be the giant of
Africa. And if you look at it, sub-Saharan Africa remains the epicenter of global electricity poverty. So there's electricity poverty, and yes, it is quite obvious. We are electrically poor in Nigeria. Yeah. No matter how rich you are in Nigeria, electrically you are, in terms of electricity, you are poor, because what you spend to ensure you have power is something out of this world. Yeah, now, something brought my attention was drawn to two factors here. Nigeria is said to be the country with the largest population in Africa.
Yes, that is not disputable.
The Democratic Republic of Congo is reputed to be the country with the largest deposit of natural resources. It's the richest in terms of natural resources in the world. But the two of them, are the poorest. As a matter of fact, they are the poorest in terms of electricity, across the world. So it is not about the potentials you have. It is how you manage these potentials that really matters. These two countries have proven it.
And leadership too.
And that is the leadership that manages it.
Because we have leaders who have failed Nigerians severally. African leaders, the leaders in DR Congo, the leaders in Nigeria have failed. In terms of power, we must admit that leadership in this country have failed us severally. Yeah. We must look forward to accelerated investment in the energy sector. We look forward to government reforms in such a way that corruption will not rear its ugly head when it comes to issues of power and energy. And we must adopt the kind of technology that make access to power prevalent. We have solar deposit, what's it called? Should I call it deposit? We have a lot of availability of sunlight that we can harness into solar energy. And I think the whole of the north has no need for this hydro-powered energy, considering the fact that we have a lot of sunlight sunlight here?
I think the sunlight is not, if we depend on the sunlight. We also have potential for hydroelectricity. Even the north has the highest potential for hydroelectricity. So, the rivers, and look at the Mambila Plateau. That could have generated, I think, about 3,500 megawatts of electricity. And look at where we are. The project is neither there nor here. So we need to harness all. If you go to all those countries, what they do is that they harness all their potentials in electricity. They don't depend on one. They don't say, no, so, we've discovered solar, no, we've discovered nuclear. No, they make sure that everything is brought to the table to ensure that their power supply is stable.
That is it.
Well, let's go to The Guardian. The Guardian, the stories on The Guardian has it that use presidential power to restructure Nigeria, create a state police, Afenifere tells Tinubu. Okay. We have strengthened ICRC as engine room for infrastructure revolution, says Tinubu. Senior advocate of Nigeria slammed federal government alleged bids to divert Osun local government allocation. That story is on page 29 of The Guardian. Then the major headline of The Guardian says less or more. Our erratic supplies of changes band A household and industry. It's still related to what we discussed.
I'm a victim of this case.
So our erratic supplies of change. How do you use it?
It's not erratic that is my concern. It's the bills. You understand? Because
do you use a prepaid meter?
Yes.
How does the bill?
Well, for a month I spend up to like between 15 to 20,000 in a small apartment.
A young band A, you're a big boy.
The problem is you see, I don't know. It's just maybe you use the fan and maybe the TV, and before you know it, it is running as if.
If you look at, just do your calculation, you'll find out that it is what you use, because the cost of power now per kilowatt is very, very high.
What is the use of you having light and you cannot on the fan and you cannot on the TV? Some of these things.
Increase the money you spend on electricity. It is expensive.
I thought we were friends.
No, that is just the fact. And the thing is, if you want to spend less, then you move from band A to band W. But you enjoy band A, so you should pay premium.
We have.
How many hours of electricity do you have in a?
Up to like 20 to 20 something hours in a day.
In a day. So you're a big man. You should pay big money. Those of us that are in band W and band X, Y, Z, we know what we go through. The cost of electricity right now is high in Nigeria. And I think if the economy picks up and people are more prosperous than they are now, it will be much easier for them to pay for this. But the cost of other items are high, so by the time you wouldn't know which hole not to leak, not to patch. You have to just patch every hole, and at the end of the day, you find out that you have basically nothing left after paying all the bills around. So the solution to this, to me, is for the economy of Nigeria to get better. If the economy of Nigeria get better, Nigerians will be able to comfortably pay for this electricity and other things. Now let us look at another story on The Guardian. Says Senate turns it on NNPCL over 210 trillion audit mess. That is news is on page 3.
Which newspaper is that?
The Guardian. Then we have Falana asks AGF to drop criminal cases against free speech. The news is on page 7. Then PDP BOT oppose Anyanwo's reinstatement as court set September 22 for national security disputes. Then INEC to conduct by-elections, resume voter registration in August. Stories on page 7. Then Marwa linked 90% of terrorism, violent crimes to drug use. Stories on page 30 of the Guardian. I would like us to take this story. Cautious optimism as Nigeria treads new tax terrain from January 2026. I think I went through it. It's a very comprehensive report on the tax reform in Nigeria.
That was signed yesterday.
Yes. So the Guardian reporters that the long-awaited overhaul of Nigeria Fiscal and Revenue Administration has taken off with the signing of 4 tax bills into law yesterday by President Bola Tinubu. The signing ceremony held at the Presidential Villa in Abuja was witnessed by top government officials, National Assembly leaders, and relevant committee heads. The new tax regime means different things to different people. Whilst Nigerians are still apprehensive over a possible backlash when it becomes fully operational, businesses are cautiously optimistic, believe it can only get better. And if you look at it, the business community is elated by the possible elimination of multiple taxation regimes by authorized personnel at the state and local government levels. I think that is one plus if they're able to implement it. Then providing more clarification on the tax regime that takes effect in January 2026, the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Dr. Zach Adedeji, and chairman of the Presidential Fiscal Tax Reform Committee, Taiwo Oyedele, said the steps set the stage for complete overhaul of the fiscal architecture. So I think if you look at the 4 bills, the Nigerian Tax Reform Bill, Nigerian Tax Administration Bill, Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill, and General Revenue Board Establishment Bill, they were signed to law. If you look at it, I think this will somehow sanitize our tax system, and it should be able to bring more people into the tax dragnet and ensure that there's no multiple taxation.
Yes, there's something that happened before now, the vigor with which this was pursued, the commitment of stakeholders, what's it called? Even the participation of sociocultural groups in the process that led to where we are now. So I'm looking forward to that kind of active participation in implementing it.
Yeah.
If that active participation is pursued in the implementation process, then I don't think we have any problem.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward to Nigeria is Nigeria. You may be surprised that it is signing to law now. You will see how people will be trying to smarten, to evade some of these things, to see to it that they are smart the process.
Yeah.
If we apply the kind of energy we applied in the process that led to where it is today, then Nigeria should be better off for it.
Yes, and if you look at it, the effective date for implementation has been set for January 1, 2026. So this gives a full 6 months window where there can be robust sensitization, thorough planning and alignment with government fiscal calendar.
And that the committee, is it Oyedele's committee? I don't think the committee should be dissolved. They should allow them continue with the awareness and engagement with various stakeholders, and even the sociocultural groups that the Governors Forum, this and that, they should continue the engagement with them to see to it that by January 1st, it should not be like what we're experiencing in local government autonomy.
The problem is that they're still interested. At this social, that's the problem in Nigeria. Yeah. An issue comes up, everybody has an opinion. That is the problem. Now, have you seen any of them reacting to this? They are no longer interested in this. So that is the problem with some of us. We just go with the trend.
Maybe we should spook them. Maybe the committee should spook them. Call their names. Write a letter to them. Okay, this is the stage we are. We want you to commit yourself. We want you to make a statement. You understand?
You know, from day one, I have to give kudos to Dr. Zach Adedeji and Taiwo Oyedele. You know, from day one, when I listened to these guys, I didn't know much about the tax, but I said, from their presentation, they are better prepared.
I remembered how you have been. I told you yesterday, I said your bill has been signed.
I knew these guys were prepared. Yeah. Whatever it is those against it were coming with, you will find out that these guys have done their due diligence. Yes. So whatever it is they bring, they have looked at front and back, and I told you this bill will sail. As long as it has gone to the House of Assembly, it will sell because they've done their own work.
But they still have something else to do. Let's see to it that it is implemented fully.
Yeah. Now the relevant ministries and agencies will now have to come to work to ensure that this bill is implemented. Well, I think this brings us to the first half of the end of the tax reform issue.
Okay.
The tax reform issue. The morning show is still on. Well, let's go to another paper. I think this time around we should look at the Vanguard. We should look at the Vanguard. The Vanguard has an interesting story. Okay, let's go to the Punch.
Okay.
Let's go to the Punch before we... No, I think the story, there's a story I want us to take concerning drug abuse.
It's on Vanguard.
Yes, I think I've seen the Vanguard. Yes. Okay. Then on the Vanguard, okay, let's just take one headline that is on the Vanguard. 230 trillion naira, Senate gives NNPCL fresh 10-day ultimatum, rejects 2 months plea. That is on page 28. Then on this, drug abuse worsening insecurity, according to Tinubu and Marwa. I saw that line and I was interested in it. State President Bola Tinubu yesterday said the drug abuse was worsening insecurity in the country, warning against its devastating impact on public health and development. The president spoke as chairman of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLA Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa retired, stated that the percentage of terrorism, kidnapping, and other violent acts in the country was linked to drug abuse. This alarm was raised during the World Drug Day 2025 with the team. The evidence is clear. Investment in presentation is both timely and urgent. So this is the situation we find ourselves. And I think it is quite clear. Most of the crimes, you find out that drugs is involved.
Yes. You know, there's a way that those who abuse these drugs don't know that it is some kind of ailment, it's some kind of insanity. Because anytime you're abusing drugs, you become like a madman. You lose your sanity, you begin to behave like inhuman. Else, how can somebody just come with a gun and begin to kill innocent people that you've never seen before, or maybe people you've related with? Because when the investigation comes, you discover some of those people are part of the community,
yes,
you've related with them, and for no reason you decide to kill them. Hundreds. Look at what happened in Plateau recently. These guys were just stopped, and before you know it, funds have been snatched, and the vehicle is being burnt down. Innocent people that... I don't think those people that killed the Plateau people from Zaria, those people that come from Zaria to attend a wedding somewhere in Kwampak, and were just killed, I don't think they've seen those people before.
They've
never seen them before.
I'm sure they've never seen each other before.
You understand? But for no reason, you just hate him and you want to kill him. It is some insanity. So some of these things are being triggered by drug abuse and other things like that. I don't think any normal human being will just look at you and say, I don't like you and I want to kill you.
If you find out most times when these guys are arrested, when they break their camp, you find out that there are a lot of drugs. They find it with a lot of drugs.
I like telling this story anytime I discuss issues that have to do with drugs. I know somebody that we are called upon to go and help him. They call us to say, okay, come help this fellow. He had an accident. So we rushed. When we got there, he wanted to cross a gutter and fell and broke his leg. Somewhere at the shank here. The leg broke, as it broke. So at that point, he was still very strong. He stood up, was trying to walk. We helped him to a car, took him to these native people that normally fix the leg. So the day we went, the woman attending to him was so happy that this guy is quite courageous. He's quite courageous. You know, when they're handling him, he will exhibit some kind of courage. He won't shout, he won't cry. Little did we know that he was under the influence of drugs. After 2 days, when it weared away, the way the guy started shouting and crying. So all those courage that he had, that he was not feeling the pain of the treatment, was because he was on drugs. Now imagine somebody that broke his leg can still try to stand
and
up. And
I'm sure it is because of he fell because he couldn't control himself.
Yes, that was just the so drug abuse is something that I always believe that if I am convinced that you are under the influence of drugs, I don't even respond to you because I used to tell people, if you see somebody insulting you in the market, or banker, this and that, just walk away. He may be under the influence. And as far as I'm concerned, he's a madman. He can't just kill you for nothing. You understand?
And the way they take the drugs, anything can be anything whatsoever.
Yes.
Don't be surprised someone will hold something like this, and you wouldn't know that it is laced with drugs.
Yes.
You see them with bottled water. You see them with soft drinks. You see them with all manners of things. Even the handkerchiefs.
You mentioned that I used to go to farm. Last year, I was somewhere and some people were working for me in the farm. They went and peeled the back of a particular tree and soaked it in a bottle. Then after some time, they were sipping the water. I said, what is this? They say it's something that gives energy. So I tried to say, okay, let me take some. He said, no.
And then they should have allowed you to take a little.
I was just trying to test them. You understand? The way he rejected it, I know. And you know something, the food we brought for them to eat, that particular fellow ate half.
Okay, I now understand. If he gives it to you, you will also eat half of it.
So I realized his colleagues there were saying, okay, you see that thing that you wanted to do. Now, that thing has this effect that he walks like a machine. That is the truth. The way he will walk, he was so energetic.
So if he was
normally
to channel that into negative activity, just imagine what he will have
That
done.
is just it. That is just it. But the truth is that whether the fact that he's even using it for something positive, it has effect on his health.
It has.
For the rest of the day, he became something else. And it's just the back of a tree. I never knew that. I know the tree. We call it kalwa in Hausa. It's not that I'm creating awareness.
Well, I think there's a need to tackle this issue of drugs. It's becoming a problem. You see people do a lot of things and you begin to wonder. And people come to social media, they're under the influence. Well, that is that. There's this story that is making the rounds yesterday, and it's coming from my favorite state, Rivers State. I think we've talked here. I don't think there's any state we've talked about so much this year like Rivers State.
Because of the impeachments and other.
Yeah, and I notice whenever we talk about Rivers State on Today's Politics or other programs, everybody has opinions about Rivers. But for some time now, it has been quiet. Now, I think they are back to the front page. Let me just take the story. President Tinubu on Thursday met with Governor Siminalayi Fubara of Rivers State, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Martin Samewile, and other members of the State Assembly in a bid to end the lingering political crisis in the state. Okay. The closed-door meeting at the presidential villa marked the first time Governor Fubara was seen with President Tinubu since the president declared state of emergency in Rivers in March 18. So you can see it was strange seeing the picture of Governor Wike, Fubara, the Martin Amewule. During the declaration, Tinubu suspended. During that was the information before now, where the governor was suspended. So Thursday meeting appeared to signal a breakthrough in reconciliation effort. As photograph released after the talk showed the president, governor, and minister smiling together. Sources at the presidency say the meeting helped to reconcile the factions involved in the dispute that paralyzed governance in the Oyo state. So, are we looking at seeing a truce?
Yes, I saw this coming, considering the fact that statements of the embattled Siminalayi Fubara recently have been moving towards building peace. So I think anything that's going to bring peace in Rivers State is what we want. Yeah. I supported the imposition of the state of emergency in less regards of whether it was legal or illegal, because I know that it averted a major crisis where lives and properties will be lost. So if this meeting is going to bring peace and restore normalcy to Rivers State, so be it. I don't really want to know whether he will be in PDP or in APC or WZY, but it is not important.
Oh, Ada.
So we're looking forward to complete restoration of peace, normal governance in Rivers State, where it is not the sole administrator, a democratically elected governor, the State House of Assembly performing its full function for the benefit of the people of Rivers State and for Nigeria.
Yeah, well, and as we all know, this issue, the issue is 3 months now into the emergency rule. And if at the third month, they're beginning to have discussions, I believe before the emergency rule runs out, they should have reached an agreement that will be favorable to the Rivers State, not a political arrangement that will be favorable to the political actors, but to the people of Rivers State. Democracy must be returned to Rivers State at all. Whatever it is, it may cost whoever it is that is an individual. The people of Rivers, the welfare of the people of Rivers is very, very paramount. So we call on the governor of Rivers State, similarly, the governor of Rivers State, similarly for Bara, the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Martins May Wule, and other stakeholders, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Nyesom Wike, they should all come together and ensure that peace return. And all the elders of Rivers, all the stakeholders, this is a time to let go of all inciting statements and we no go agree. Just like Sinful Bara said the other time, it is not, politics should not be, it should be, that everything is just energy and fight. So they need to calm down. They should be calming down for the good of Rivers people.
That's true.
Okay, I think at this stage, we will have to draw the curtain on this segment of the morning show. We'll go for a break, and when we come back, the Pidgin section will be here with Madam Esther Oka-Stephen. So don't go anywhere. The morning show will continue after this break.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing SuperCab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the SuperCab app today. SuperCab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
In Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Country people, I dey throw a salute to una this morning and I dey welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section where we dey knack una tori concerning the happening things for inside the country, even to save our community and our society. My name na Esther Okastibi. Now with me this morning na my correct person, my personal person will be aka Capacity, Auntie Faith Apollos. Auntie, thank you for joining me on the pidgin section this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Okay, my country people, as usual, as the parole take the carry us, the waka they go. So now Temilayin Matana get for una this morning. No, na sabi that gospel singer will be Temilayin. Now in tori na carry come for una, but before them, I want to make we touchlight the matter of one of our popular actress. When he be say them, they call am say Angela Okorie. My country people, una sabi say about 8 weeks ago. Yes. One of our videos, they viral for inside this their social media when they say they show themselves, they gain content, say that they create content. Our video go viral at that time about 8 weeks ago, my country people, when they say she wear white and white, one bun short like that with one small shirt. When it be say some escort come follow am, and those escort when it be say when she dey jog that time, the escort when they follow am na security personnel when it be say they be police officers, now then follow am. People who come begin to talk who say this one are just content, say na drama that they act. When that's why I say the police not be true police, say na just normal police. Why many people who they can't come outside for that their area say then sabi those police people go for that place when they be say them there. Say this one now beyond content yo. Say no be content, say no be any film now then they shoot to. Say na correct police when they be say they supposed to they do their activities. Now come outside they follow this girl, they jog, say that they protect her, be they guide her. This one now they tell us so my country people, Nigerian police force they don't strongly frown for on top this matter. When they be say this girl come outside they jog. When so tell the talk person of police where they on top this matter when his name be Olumuyewa Adejobi come outside. Come talk say the officers say their conduct don't fall short to the discipline of personnel. Say this one don't come show, say these officers they no get discipline at all. So tell they go come outside, say na person where they jog to create content, now they come they guide for inside we country again. Say now who even self give them permission. Say make them come go do that kind of activities when it be say their work now to protect communities. When it be say their work now to they make sure say peace there for places. When it be say their work now to ensure the smooth running of things for inside community, for inside town. Now they can't leave their job, leave the things where they're supposed to they do. Come they follow somebody where just dress, come outside, say you want to create content. as I dey talk to una so police officer they don frown for on top this matter, and the oga wey be Adejobi don come outside come talk say if truly they don't come outside because of say community society they don't they criticize the police force, say this their conduct they very very poor, say they no even get standard. This one don't come make Adejobi come outside come talk say discipline measures must to take place in my country. People no be better thing be that. Yes, at the press Oga Adejobi for this thing when he be say he don't come outside come talk. So in talk say they go do proper investigation. Sake of say this one don't go beyond content creation because of say mouth don't come full for the police people them their body, because people come they talk say now so they carry them, they do them anyhow with their uniform, and they proper as security personnel. So in don't come outside come talk now say disciplinary measure must to take place, say them go torchlight this matter well, and truly if not their officers indeed now come outside because of say this officer they well equipped. The one when make Adejobi come outside now be say this officer they well equipped. If you now watch that video well, then package themselves well with bulletproof self. They follow this girl. My country people. As I talk to una, so our own page, our Angela Okore will be actress. She never come outside to come talk anything concerning this matter. She never talk anything concerning this matter. But I say I go come tell una, say as Oga don vex, talk person of police Adejobi don vex come outside. Make una know say this matter no be small thing again. And also country people when they be say then carry this matter for mouth, make una relax. Disciplinary measure go take place. Auntie Faith, I beg get me touchlight this matter. If indeed now our security personnel now then come outside, come they follow this girl for back, make we watch the video, make you see and well. Now then come outside with gun, well equipped, they follow this girl. This thing is dey proper. What will be your intake concerning this matter? And the thing where talk person of police will be Adejobi come outside, come talk. It's good, it's sweet you, abi not sweet you.
This way police officer come on talk say you don't like this thing. It sweets me well.
Correct.
As I watch this video, they think they vex me. Now, which kind of contact person go come they bring real police officer inside this matter? I know say when you want act films, when you want create content with uniform, anything you want wear uniform for your body, you go take permission, you go proper channels.
Okay.
Go take permission, say I want use my uniform, do this kind of thing. If they agree for you, you go use their uniform too. If they not agree, not be by force something, not be saying now by force you must use police uniform or use army or military personnel to do content. I bet what she do, I know like her. You know say she know what she do, you know proper. That's why she know.
She never talk anything.
She don't feel come up cause say she want talk anything concerning the matter. I bet as I like her as police frown for this matter, and those people where they involved for this matter, make them face the law.
Yes.
Face the punishment, because this is improper. We get plenty security challenges where we get for this country. They don't look that one now. Actress, you know, say for this our country, anybody if you do anything because of money, we don't know how much them pay them, make them do this kind of thing. That's why you see they just jump into that.
Correct.
Check, say they don't even take permission. You know, they don't say she be celebrity. You understand that kind of thing? They don't say you be celebrity, not be anyhow thing. You go follow proper channels. Citizens, like a citizen in a country, you have to follow proper channels. Even our head, they follow proper channels before they go do something. And the police will do and say, I don't like this thing, pure at all. Make them touchlight the matter well. Make them give them the punishment. Tomorrow, another person will go do that kind of thing. They go follow proper channels, do what is proper. Now wait till I get to talk for this matter.
Auntie Faith, thank you. This matter where you touchlight for me now, it sweets me well for body, my country people. The one where Auntie Faith talk now when he enter me where sweets me pass. She talks to these police officers. They no go just come outside say, we go guide you, we go follow to the parole. He get 1 or 2 pinches when he be say she don't carry squeeze give them before they go come outside with that kind of decision. And una know say una get laws and principles for this una office when he be say una day. Yes, before una go outside, go do this kind of work, una supposed to take permission from the head. Una don't want to pain citizens passing. Not supposed to take permission from the head, but because of say when they don't do pinches for una now, una just carry the thing, enter una hand, go shoot the video. Now the thing don't they come to backfire for una again.
I beg, just as talk person don't dey for on top this matter, say disciplinary measure go take place. I beg, make this disciplinary measure make it take place well, because of say then they bring down the effort and recognition of this our uniform people them down. And if you think say they go fit just go meet soldier man, come say make soldier man come guide them, say they won't shoot this thing. Even self army uniform self nowadays self it dey very very strictful. To even get that info, talk more of say you can't go carry original soldier, say make you can't guide you, say you won't wear bun short, you won't create content, you won't jog. You know go there easy, my country people. So I beg our gallant police officers, make una respect una self. Make una dey stop this small pinchy, say chickeny, chook for you. Make una dey respect una self, I beg. Just as Oga don come outside talk and now say disciplinary measure go take place, it go surely take place. And also it's against the conduct as a police officer. So they run, they follow. Make una check this video, my country people. Okay, I dey say kudos to Oga Adejobi for this investigation where they carry out to concerning this matter bikonu. Okay, my country people, for those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. And as I dey always dey tell una na section where we dey knack una tori concerning the happening things for inside the country. Just now na Angela Okorie matter wey be popular actress now we take knack una here concerning say police securities then they guide am for just jogging when e be say she dey jog, when e be say other activities dey where this police officer supposed to dey run for inside town. They can't leave am, say that they create contact with Angela Okorie. And as the matter take the go, this one it happened about 8 weeks ago, my country people. But meanwhile, as citizens and society people don't come outside, come cry, say they don't like the thing when it be say this police officer then do, say they just want to tarnish the police image. So inspector don't come outside now, say they go touch like this matter if truly now they are officers or maybe now somebody just wear that uniform to create content with them. And he don't talk and Adejobi don't talk and say if now they are officers, say disciplinary measure must to take place. And as I talk to una, so Angela Okorie never come talk concerning this matter. Okay, my country people, the second story when I get for una this morning now concerning Temilaye. Una sabi this guy now will be gospel singer Temilaye Ajayi. When he be say come outside the last time, my country people look back in girlfriend will be Salome Adede. When he be say now call members now she be for inside the Nasarawa state, my country people. Now the tourist now carry come for una. But meanwhile, make I recall am for una for the sake of those people who when they be say they don't forget the story. Make I tell una how the story take go. Temilaye, they say na gospel singer for inside the Nasarawa state, my country people. And this girl when he be say in pie, when he say they catch and say in pie, the people when he be say they catch Temilaye na people where some group of people when he be say they go church for inside the Nasarawa, my country people. On their way to church for Orozo side, my country people. Now they come see Temilaye with black leather. Now one of them come to say, Kai, say this guy, in spirit they tell and say this guy no dey pure. Now so those church goers then bring out Temilaye, my country people, between Abuja and Nasarawa, in carry polythene bag. And for that bag, na Salome head na in dey inside. And that bag, na fly just they follow that bag when you be say Salome head dey inside, my country people. Now those church goers, na then expose Temilaye. Now don't they record the story now, Abi? Okay. Even themselves, when they come touch light matter, when they come call Temilaye come outside, say, why it be say you buy this girl? He said the girl and her girlfriend. He not even remorse. He not even feel her for his body. Said they ask a question. He they talk gallantly. He not even shake him for his body. He come outside and say this girl and her girlfriend. That is why he get that mind take kill him. Why you kill her? What did this your girlfriend do? He talk say this girl they cheat on him. That is why he do the thing when he do. Say he not even plan saying go kill the girl, but the thing just come so sudden. Now he say anger, no gree him. Now he just vex say him they faithful and this girl they cheat on him. Say I ain't take no when they ask him. He talk say he carry this girl phone when he check him. Now he see him and from there now he can look say oh this girl the video chat with some other people when it be say it no make sense at all. Then out of jealousy, now he can make him buy this girl, my country people. Now they come and say where the remains of this girl body day, my country people. Now from there, now he can carry them go for a house of my country people for inside Karo local government area for New Kashi. Now for there, now him carry them go when they come see how him dismember the body of this girl. My country people, as I dey talk to una, so this thing is not dey funny at all. Since that time when Sotole people come dey talk say this Temilani matter, how they go do am. Even if you get one time when the papa come outside say abeg the deed is already done, say make them forgive him pikin. As the papa come outside come cry, people come dey think say be like say they don't forget about this story be like say they don't free this boy they can't even forget about the side of Salome people. It's easy for those people to forget their own daughter Salome Adaidu. It's easy for them to forget that girl. It's not easy, my country people. That story now, so they come they adjourn case, so they go they carry case, they go from this month to this month. My country people, on how the Tory take they go, so una trust us now. We always they finalize issue for this placing. As they talk to una, so Nasarawa High Court don't sentence Ajayi to death by hanging concerning this matter. My country people say this one they na real homicide, na say for dismembering this girl body, say this one they against the law, and the result of waiting they in do so when they torchlight this matter, then don't check am, they say it they against their law of section 221. My country people, and because of that in go face death by hanging. As I hear this one, my country people, now so body come sweet me. I say finally justice don't come outside for Salome Adaidu. Auntie Feti, I beg help me touch light this matter because how you feel concerning this judgment? The judgment makes sense, Abi no make sense.
Thank you very much for this matter where you carry come for this preaching section. I like that. This story makes sense well.
Correct.
Because thank God say justice was served for this lady. And young ladies out there, I beg if una they do relationship, when they control our anger. You know, say that anger lead to another thing where him you know they do what she they do. That's why she in converse, care. You know that kind of thing. When they try to they control our anger, they always talk in terms of relationship. Relationship talk how we go try to tackle issue. But say you go buy another woman before woman being cut her hair. The thing no pure at all. The Tory pay me well. I beg when they try. I like how my justice was served. And the papa, the way the part where we say the papa can't the same way they forgive him pikin. You don't look the girl side. If now in pikin the girl can't kill now. Now him be the first person go come and say make them kill the girl, make them do justice for the girl. But since now in pikin now, you know fit come. He want me to forgive him. So what about the people, the family of the girl when they kill? He's supposed to comfort them, and this one way they don't give sentence death by hanging. You could like that, and it's a lesson for our youth out there. May they try to they always control their emotions when it comes to kind of relationship and stuff like that. May they try to control their emotions. Youth out there, they watch what they happen. So if you say you want to do something, you get like we go cover for you. It not go cover for you again. Because now our country, everybody don't wise up with it. Justice is being served for anybody we will go against the law. Thank you for this.
Auntie Faith, this one where you talk, it don't sweet me well for body country people who now don't hear them from AKA capacity mouth. The death when it be say is sweet, now in Temila you won't go test them so now, making see the sweetness of death. Oh, my country people, those of una when it be say una way no pure, when it be say anger don't take all over una system from head to toe. Bikonu, make una learn to the control una anger. Just as Auntie Faith don't talk am. Relationship these days is not easy. Jealousy too much, jealousy plenty for inside relationship. If your partner no, if your the boy no dey jealous, the woman, the girl, she go dey jealous. So I beg make we dey control and the thing is no easy. Temila talk say na out of jealousy, na he make am buy this girl. So I beg make we dey control ourselves. And the thing when Auntie Faith talk when it's with me, finally she can't talk. We say make una dey know the kind of relationship when it be say una dey into. Yes. So come say some kind times about the Tory self take even the cons. So the sister of Salome talk who say they don't even know Ajayi. So the Tory take they come now. It be like say now all these people when it be say they go say okay come let me give you leave. Let me take in a told that kind of take happen. But since him Ajayi claim say na his girlfriend make we leave her like that. So I beg some kind time, no be every motor now una go dey enter, they do lift. I know that lift is needed sake of say transportation. It dey very, very cost, especially for that Abuja side. Lift dey always dey plenty well for Abuja. Free ride dey for Abuja nyafu. And as free ride plenty for there, now so one chance too plenty for there. My Abuja people una sabi how the paroles to take dey go now. Okay, so I beg make we dey follow life with jeje. And also, before una go into relationship, just as Auntie Faith dey talk, before una go into relationship proper, make una dey watch una partner, the person wey dey come una side well. This person in way pure, abi he no pure. This person in anger issue, he get limit, abi he no get limit. This person in jealousy level, na like this e be. On how the thing take dey go. If una know say na something when e be say una no fit continue again, no be crime o, make una withdraw. Yes, if the person attitude na the one when e be say you no fit to condole, you no match with your own, you know they take correction, abeg make you sorry, no be by force. So abeg make una dey know the kind relationship when una dey into before una go come marry una self. So come say if una no kpai una self for inside relationship, during marriage or after marriage, una fit kpai una self. So nothing like management for relationship. This for this generation where we dey again you. Yes, no be the 60s generation, I be this one. So nothing like management for relationship, nothing like management for marriage. So anyone when he be say he get as he be, where they lead to one kind of threat, make una just cut off. Okay, my country people, for those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. And our section where we dey knack una tori concerning the happening things for inside the country. We just knack una tori concerning Angela Okorie when e be say one of our video go viral about 8 weeks ago when e be say we see police officer dey guide her when she dey jog. And so Adejobi wey be talk person of police don come outside talk say proper investigation go take place sake of say that police officer don't come outside to tarnish the good conduct of police people and the disciplinary measure when it be say police people who then get it. Say the police officer will follow her create that content, don't bring them come outside. So now Angela Okorie now on her own page, she never talk anything concerning this matter. But meanwhile, police officer don't come assure community people, society people, say make them calm down, say make them know they too much involve themselves for this matter. Say disciplinary action must to take place concerning that person when you wear that police uniform come outside. And also the second story where we just touch light now concerning Temilaye Ajayi when he be say he buy that youth copper last year where be Salome Adaidu for inside the Nasarawa state. When he be say so he can't dismember this girl body, chappier the girl body, cut am into pieces. Now some people when he be say them they go church now come catch Ajayi for road. Say this man say be like say that when he carry for leather, he not pure. Now from there now they come Babamo, my country people on the Torina we just touch light now. Say they don't check the matter up and down, they don't touch light that matter well. And as the Tori take they go, so now my country people are just tell una now say they don't sentence them to death by hanging. And this one where they give up country people how una see am. Make una follow us Touchlight Matter on Facebook. We there for Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Make una follow us Touchlight una matter concerning the judgment when it be say they don't pass for Temilaye Ajayi. If me I know say na correct judgment, I know say this one is sweet wella. So our plead when it be say we dey plead with una this morning for those our young boys and girls when it be say them dey outside. Say abeg make una dey careful for inside the relationship when una dey into. As una hear am from aka Capacity mouth, she say make una dey check una partner wella. If na temper when it be say a person gets hot temper when it be say you no fit condole again, say make you just sorry come out for that relationship before una go marry. Say come say if he not kill you for inside relationship, he go kill you for inside the marriage. So the thing not be by force. Okay, my country people, as una can see now for here now I go draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show. But before I go make I thank my guests in the house wey be aka Capacity Auntie Faith Apollos. Thank you once again for joining me this morning on the pidgin section, Auntie. And also, I'm not going to forget to thank my viewers as well, my guests, when they say they watch me from house. When they say that they follow me, they Touchlight Matter for inside Facebook. And they thank una also for joining me this morning. But meanwhile, they wait to read una comments on YouTube and on Facebook at Some TV Live. My name is Esther Oka Steven. I thank you for joining me, and happy weekend to all of una do.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's digital age,
Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 24/7 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV.
Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Supercab, safe, convenient, and affordable 24/7 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
Welcome back to the morning show on Some TV, and this is the Taraba News segment of the morning show. I'm still Abraham Joda, and I will be we'll be doing analysis on the cover page of the Taraba newspaper, which is the most influential paper in Taraba State. And still with me to do this analysis is Mr. Iradane Kukwen, the Director of News and Public Affairs on Some TV. Good morning out there. Yeah, thank you very much. So let us go straight to Taraba News this morning. We have this story: deteriorating bridge linking Taraba Specialist Hospital and Nursing College poses grave danger. Let's just take all the headlines, then we'll pick one or two stories to work on. Then we have Taraba State University joins global efforts to combat drug abuse. Stories on page 5. While the blueprint for progress, why Taraba new master plan is a game changer. Is by Liberty Andrew JP. Stories on page 8. Then the major headlines say no one compensated us. Mayanchi's brother laments as he demands action. Taraba's deputy governor seat. That story is on page 2. Then follow taxes, engage stakeholders to empower women for climate resilience in Taraba State. Stories on page 3. Then TSU hosts State Fund Capacity Building Workshop on Blackboard Learning Management System. That is on page 1. Then we have the story on page 7 with a touching moment at the ESCO Chamber. Words of wisdom from elder statesman Reverend Jolly T. Inyame. In Taraba, Assembly clarifies the deputy governor's health status. So that is that. Let us go to, there's this disturbing story. The deteriorating bridge linking Taraba Specialty Hospital and Nursing College. There was a special report done by Lilian Yakubu, our correspondent, on this bridge. And this bridge has got into, the bridge is now posing a danger to Tarabans.
Yes, I watched the report on Some TV 9 p.m. news yesterday, and it is quite appalling that it is in this state. Well, this is a call out for the state government and the authorities, the Ministry of Works, and those who are responsible. Is it urban planning? Whoever is responsible in overseeing the maintenance of that bridge to go take a look, as it may soon be beyond remedy. The way it is going now, experts will say I'm not an engineer, but I think I am capable of ascertaining that any moment from now it may disconnect that axis from Yagai, from College of Nursing, and people coming from that axis to Specialist Hospital. And considering the fact that Specialist Hospital is a critical health institution, a tertiary institution, just like captured by the reporter Lillian, if that bridge is cut off, so many people will be disadvantaged in accessing that hospital. So it is a major structure that the state government will need to take a look at it and begin to remedy it before it gets out of hand. Look at the picture. Look at how it is. Look at the cracks.
Yes.
Anytime we have any major rainfall, now look
just
at it.
Look at this part.
It is. It will soon be. Look at, just imagine the risks, and I think we're this lucky because it is not where heavy trucks.
Because if you look at this space between the bridge and you'll find out if heavy trucks pass through this place, it's a disaster. It may turn out to be a disaster.
Even as it stands now, anytime we have any major rainfall that cause a lot of flood like that, this bridge may be washed away, because what is remaining there, the earth crust remaining there, holding the concrete, is not strong enough to withstand any heavy impacts.
Well, so we call on the authorities to ensure that these bridges are put in proper condition, so that we do not pose, as it is, it poses danger to the road users. So please, this is a part of duty and Some TV to ensure that we bring to the attention of authorities issues like this. So, well, that is that. That story. Then let us look at the major headline. No one compensated us. Mayanchi's brother laments as he demand actions on Taraba's deputy governor's seat. This story, this is the story of Honorable Ismaila Yoshao Mihanchi, who was member elected for Jalingo Yorozing Federal Constituency in Taraba State. He was elected on the platform of People's Democratic Party. Tragically, he died at the age of 37. So his brother, Honorable Barrister Biliaminu Mihanchi, on Today's Politics on Some TV, was trying to draw, doing some comparison, where some people said the deputy governor, due to his health status, his family should be compensated with the position. So he said, the Constitution does it not
agree with
that. He is not against it, but he said what he wants is that the deputy governor, if he is capable, should be seen to be doing his job. And if he is incapacitated due to his health, should be replaced immediately, because there is a vacuum. The governor needs someone to deputize for him. And so he said, like in the case of his own brother, nobody compensated their family with any political position, and they've moved on. So it is not as if it's a thing of the law. No one compensated them, and they've moved on. The seat, someone has taken the seat. So that should also happen to the deputy governor. And he spoke on some other issues, but let me see you respond to that as.
Okay, I want to respond to him in two ways, because I watched that program, and I think he mentioned Constitution, how it is not backed by Constitution for a relation of a deceased political office holders to be replaced by another relation. It's just politics. There are instances where we have precedents where it has happened like that. So when people agitate for that, it is not completely wrong, despite the fact that it is not constitutional. Then coming to the issue of the deputy governor's absence, well, what he is describing as absence may not be absence in the true sense of it in the eyes of the law. The State House of Assembly made a statement, the Executive Council, that is the commissioner, issued a statement on behalf of the Taraba State government that there is actually no vacuum. As far as they are concerned, the deputy governor is still the duly elected deputy governor. So talking about Constitution, let's wait until it is to the extent where it is constituting an illegality for his agitations. I think it is too early for him to begin to say that, though he has the right to voice his opinion.
If you ask me, we don't have to wait for something to turn to illegality before we come in. Because if you look at it, Tarabans overwhelmingly voted for the governor and the deputy governor. Yeah. It is a joint ticket. And if the deputy governor is not seen to be doing his duty due to, unfortunately, health issues, we have a right, we have a duty to ask what is happening. And if we ask, if he is not in a position to get the job done, there's a need for a replacement. Nobody is wishing him bad. Everybody can fall sick. We all fall sick. But the situation is that, as it stands, with the current situation, economic situation, with poverty, with insecurity and the rest of it, there's a need for the governor, as he goes about, to have someone, because the Constitution envisages that the duty cannot be done by the governor alone. That is why I made provision for a deputy governor. So morally speaking, there's a need for us to have somebody, for the sake of development, for the sake of growth, for the sake of doing the right thing. There's a need for us to have someone who can actually deputize for the governor in governance in Taraba State.
Yes, talking about that, the position of the Taraba State House of Assembly on the subject matter is on page 4 of the Taraba News newspaper, so you can just consult the Taraba News newspaper, the most
influential
newspaper, and you see the details of the position of the Taraba State House of Assembly concerning the status of the deputy governor concerning the subject matter.
And on that program, Barrister Mihanchi has said a lot of things. I call Barrister Mihanchi Taraba's version of Serap.
Yeah,
so there are two issues that we also discussed because I called the program. Yeah. There's the issue of the Yola Jalingo road, which he took. He has filed a case in court, against the federal government, FEMA, about 6 respondents are saying they constitutionally, it is their duty to ensure that that road is fixed, because that road has placed a lot of Tarabans under immense pressure
and discomfort and
discomfort. So is asking the court to compel them to do their duties, provide welfare and security, and that the whole essence of government is to provide welfare and security. And we can say that Jalingo Numan Road is a danger spot.
Honestly, if you apply that route, ordinarily, if you have any function in that axis, you may be reluctant to travel by road.
Definitely.
Because of the
and then what other option do we have?
Maybe people that have helicopter, things like that.
So he also asked for a 10 billion compensation for road users. They said, and I asked him how we will, he said, if you have evidence that you've lost
a relation
or you've lost, or your vehicle or something has happened to you, lost businesses because of the bad nature of the road, yes, you will present it. So he said the case has not been assigned yet, but he has.
But I think that is a trailblazing way of doing legal practice.
Yeah.
He's actually doing well, considering the fact that he's thinking. Look at the picture of
yes.
Imagine what you call route. I don't know whether this place fits the description of route.
This is not a road. And this is a journey that is about 90-something kilometers. It's something that it should be an hour, less than an hour. I remember in the 90s, I used to apply this road from Numan to Jalingo, going to Wukari. And the journey then, Numan to Wukari, was from Numan to Wukari was about 3.5 hours. So I always look forward to Jalingo to Numan to Jalingo as less than 1 hour. Then the Jalingo to Wukari 2 hours 30 minutes. So I understand. So I'm surprised that road is like this. Now just look at the accident.
Hardly will you flow that road and you won't see a recent accident. Hardly will you follow that road from Jalingo to Numan that you won't see that this accident occurred yesterday or recently like that. I've seen instances while plying that road that you have to leave the main route, that thing that looks like road.
It's not the former road.
Yes, that you will leave the road and go into the bush up to 1 to 2 kilometers. Because you have to leave the road because of...
you have to leave what used to be the road. This is not a road.
Because of some heavy body of water forming in the road. Then you have to go to the bush and navigate back to something that looks like the road again up.
And this is
people's life at risk.
And this is the road. This road belongs to the federal government.
And you will still find checkpoints in that road. Though the checkpoint is helping with curbing
insecurity. And a lot of kidnap, a lot of robbery will go on.
Are they going fishing or something?
Let's even if this, I don't think this is a mud bath. This is a mud bath. This place is only fit for where to rear pigs, if you ask me. And this is a journey of 1 hour. Now it takes people close to 4 hours to navigate that road. And I don't think anybody can go through this place in the night.
I think we must commend Barrister Mehanchi for this worldwide agitation for the welfare of the people of Taraba State and Adamawa, and whosoever is plying that route.
Yeah, whosoever is plying that route.
It's a good move. We encourage him. And let's see how we're going to give him all the support that he needs to see to it that he gets a judgment concerning these roads from the courts.
That's Barrister Biliamino Mehanchi. There's another issue. I told you he wrote a petition also, with a petition to INEC.
All right.
Stating that he wants to compel INEC to do a by-election in Karim 1. Karim 1 constituency, state constituency, simply because he said the constitution said a state House of Assembly shall have 24 members, minimum of 24 members and maximum of 60 members. And in the case of Taraba State, because of the resignation of the member representing Karim 1, to become a commissioner, Taraba State now has 23 members. And he said that the constitution does not recognize House having 23 members, constitution of 23 members. So he is of the opinion, he said whatever decision being taken by the Taraba State House of Assembly, that is his opinion. But from the time the commissioner resigned, the member resigned, and now is all null and void as far as it's concerned. And I asked him, does this also make the confirmation of the commissioner by the House? He said yes. That is what that is his opinion.
Well,
so,
I'm not aware, but I think there's a precedence to that, considering what brought Sani Danladi as the deputy governor, because was it Sani Danladi? Yes.
Yes.
I think his impeachment as deputy governor occurred when the member of Kurmi died. So I think it was based on that that his impeachment became null and void.
Okay.
So there's a precedence to this. But I'm not a lawyer. There may be another technicality to it. But I think this Meyanchi is actually creating some awareness that there is a need for us to sit down and think
yes,
how it goes.
So I think it brought, as it is, we have only 23 members of Taraba State. But I think INEC released a communique yesterday saying that
election will be in August 16.
August 16.
Now, the one of Karim.
Now my fear is this. He said, whatever action it takes, that's his opinion, is null and void. I hope this will not come to hit us some decisions taken during this period. If that is what the Constitution says, will it not be an illegality?
Well, let's see how it goes. It's a case for lawyers to argue. Maybe we should invite lawyers to come and discuss this.
Well, I think we will look at how we can bring in other legal practitioners to come and talk about this. Yeah. So, the time is not our friend, and neither is it our enemy.
Yeah.
So, we've come to the end of the morning show on Some TV. So, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that has been part of the morning show. The studio manager, Mr. Moses, Mr. Moses Peter.
Yes, Musa Bitrus.
Mr. Bitrus, as I love to call him. And we also have the morning show, the Pidgin segment crew, Madam Esther Oka Steven and Faith Apollos, and then also the master control operators, Silas Walu, God Gift, and James Atta Emmanuel. And not forgetting Mr. Ira Daniel Kukwen, who is always here with me.
And Lillian too for that special report.
Yes, and the senior correspondent Lillian Yakubu for that. Thank you for that special report on the bridge connecting Specialist Hospital and Nursing College. And the executive producer, Chief Gabriel Olayinka, a very good morning to you. My name is Abraham Manayula. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.